Hi and welcome to AMP3 TV. Today we're going to have a look at the Creative Zen. Creative actually have one of the most loyal customer bases of any of our manufacturers. And there was a slight bit of disappointment when initially they launched this player with only 2 and 4 gig options. However, their customer base is now getting a bit more excited because in addition to those options they brought out the 8 gig, then followed that with the 16 gig, and they've now got the 32 gig. So people are starting to see where they're going with this. Now as you can see, the Zen's actually a very small player. If you look at the unit, the majority of the unit's actually taken up by the screen, the buttons being here on the side. The buttons do have a very nice feel to them, very positive when you push them. The player itself feels very solid, it's nice in your hand, and it only weighs 65 grams, so though it's compact, it's not heavy, but it does feel nicely built. Moving on to audio with the Zen, it's one of these things that Creative actually have a very good name for. Now this one's no different. In particular, this model actually has also benefits from being able to play back Apple's AAC format. Another benefit for the Zen buyer is Creative have actually addressed one of the traditional issues, which was headphone output. In this case, they've done a great job of it. The Zen has a very powerful headphone output. So let's have a look at video. As you can see, the screen does look very good. It runs AVI files, it's very easy to use. Maybe the one criticism I'd have of it is if you kind of tip the screen up and down, it's quite directional, it's quite easy to lose the picture perfectly. But it was great at launch, it's still a very, very good video player. Another feature the Zen enjoys is radio. Now actually the FM radio on this player is actually very good. The only criticism I would have though is it doesn't have FM recording. But whether that matters to you or not, it's a personal choice. Like some of the other players we've featured, the Zen actually has an SD slot to allow you to expand its memory with SD cards. Now the only downside of the way that Creative have actually done this is you can't integrate the SD card tracks into your playlists or your shuffle features, which can be a bit annoying, but at least it does give you the ability to expand the player. Another really good thing about the Zen though is the range of capacities it comes in. Now we go from everything from the 2 gig entry model through to the Daddy, which is the 32 gig model. Now that's a lot of media. There's no moving parts in the player, it's all flash based. There's no hard drive, you don't have to worry about shock damage. It's a great benefit. Zen is a great honest little performer of a player. It does have a few little niggles, but it's nothing you can't see past. It is very well put together. What does make it stand out is that 32 gig capacity, and even the 16 gig is proving very, very popular, and you can understand why. It's a lot of storage. So let's have a look at the scores for this bad boy. Value, 8 out of 10. Now Creative are a premium brand. The sound quality is great. Their products are very well thought of. They've got great customer support. Products aren't the cheapest, but actually the value you get if you buy the 32 gig version is exceptional. Features, well, 7 out of 10. It doesn't do anything exceptional or anything out of the ordinary, but what it does well. Design, 9 out of 10. It's tiny, it's classy, buttons are well put together, screen's nice. Audio, give it 8 out of 10. It's not class leading, but it does sound better than the majority and it is still very good. Overall then, we'll give it 8 out of 10. It's a very classy, nice finished product. The fact you can buy a 32 gig version really, to my mind, is the main reason for buying it. It's a superb little player, fits in the pocket beautifully. If you want to see more details on this player, again, please turn to www.amp3.co.uk. You can find all the technical specifications and details there. Thanks for watching, see you next time.